Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the WBM podcast. This is one of your hosts. It's your boy Mark.
Welcome back, everybody. A new week, new week, new me, or new week, new you. I don't know. This is Chapo. What's up?
And this is your boy Tika.
Where?
In the mid.
And this week we got another anime episode.
Another anime. Call us DJ Khaled.
We're back to our anime roots.
Back to our regularly scheduled program, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking all things My Hero Academia.
Season 6 just wrapped up last week, so we're just going to give our thoughts. And then we're going to do a little preview of the spring 2023 lineup.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a hell of an episode. Stay tuned, and we hope you guys enjoy this one. You guys ready? Yeah? All right, let's fucking go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fun-filled episode.
Fun-filled episode.
Filled with fun, just like I feel your mother's guts.
That down.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, was that too early in the episode?
Wow, that was... we didn't even make it 30 seconds, bro.
Damn,
Yeah, that's your mom. Let's fucking go.
Damn. All right, see, that's... I guess. All right. Anyway, so My Hero, ladies and gentlemen, just wrapped not too long ago. Season 6 just ended, and I got to say, guys, I was not disappointed.
I thought it was good. Like, see, I've always been a big advocate for My Hero. To me, it's peak Hero Academia.
You know what? I will say that Tico was the one who originally put me onto My Hero. I was missing the entire time. I was like, I don't know, bro. I heard it's good, but he was like, no, bro, it's fucking peak. You need to watch it. And I was like, he's right. It's so dope.
There's not
characters I like.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Attack on Titan level of plot complexity, but it's a good plot.
Yeah,
you know, it's a good story to follow, and bro. By the end of the season, I was emotional. Like, I didn't think it was gonna. I knew what was gonna happen. Like, I had already read the manga spoilers, but it's still like watching it on the screen. It still got me emotional.
Dude, I did not know what was coming. I had no spoilers of what was coming into the season, and man, I was still fucking blown away. I was still like teary-eyed when they did some great callbacks to the earlier seasons. I mean, fucking just overall, the character's growth and development, I was very, very, very impressed with.
Is this the same season as the one about the battle? Is it all compounded? The war?
Yeah, season 6 got broken up into 2 cores.
Okay,
and they just
break that down for the audience. What happened? I don't understand.
So the first half.
Yeah, the first half is breaking up into 2 halves, but they call them cores.
Yeah.
Breaking up into 2 halves, so 2 seasons, and they just air them back to back. They usually take a break in the middle of the season, but this time they just aired it continuously.
I love that we didn't have to wait like 3 weeks for My Hero.
I don't know how many episodes it was.
24
episodes, so they just aired the 24 episodes 25 episodes continuously. I think there was a break during some of the holidays, but they just aired the 2 halves of the season back to back.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's all the same season. This is the same season where, like, in the beginning of the season, the heroes are planning this attack on Shigaraki and the villains.
Yes.
And then it all goes to shit.
Very quickly, too. I mean, at first, things are going well, but of course, it's a standard anime. Things don't always work out perfectly.
See, I wasn't a big fan of the first half animation, to be honest.
Really?
Man, the first half, yeah.
I heard the criticism, but I thought it was fire.
I thought it was
like,
fucking...
Bro, early on in the season, there was an episode 2 where Mirko, the number 5 hero, goes off.
She goes off.
And the animation for her fights are cool. She goes... what are her like ultimate moves?
Oh, she's like lunar eclipse?
Yeah, lunar eclipse or lunar kick.
Lunar kick.
She kills a Nomu with her ties. And I just want, hero's dead. I mean, that's a villain's dead, but that's a hero's dead, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. But she was phenomenal. I mean, all of her cinematic action scenes were fucking peak. Her moves were really dope. They didn't undersell the character. She did phenomenal. I mean, she was literally the person who went all the way up to Shigaraki's tank and broke that bitch. Yeah. Solo dolo, bro. Just her.
Yeah.
Like... and for me, as for the first time we really get a chance to see this character on screen, I was like, okay, there's a reason why she's number 5, and this is it.
Absolutely.
100%. Okay, so what about whenever Shigaraki actually broke out of his tank? That's when shit got real. Everything was cool.
Yeah. Because at some point you were like, okay, the heroes are winning.
Right, and exactly.
And Shigaraki's laying down on the, passed out. He's not awake. He's laying down on the broken tank.
Yeah.
And then like the spark of electricity goes off and he wakes up.
A busted wire. And they even like tried to say that the electricity wasn't what woke him up. Remember, they were just like, he was just fucking dormant. And
they did say that in a later episode.
I thought that was really cool. I was like, he's just such a savage, bro. He knew he had to kick it in. So I thought it was cool.
This was a season that gave more background of Shigaraki's like growing up and everything, right? Was it this season?
A little bit. I mean, some of that we saw in the previous season.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
The Villain Academia.
I'm sorry.
my,
that's
my
right.
Villain
That's
Academia
right.
is where we
That's
really got that.
And previous seasons as well.
Right, that's right. I'm sorry.
This
We've
was
just been
more-
kind of like glimpsing it. We kind of been glimpsing it over time. There were a
Right.
couple episodes that specifically like concentrated on it.
Shigaraki mirrors Deku, right?
To a certain extent, I'd say yes.
Is he going through his transformation like Deku, or is Deku going to? Is Shigaraki's transformation a foreshadowing of Deku's transformation?
I feel. Let's give predictions. I mean, we can give a prediction here.
Well, it's not what it is. We already know what's going on. Shigaraki's transformation is not anything. It was it's one for one playing him the whole time,
Right.
So he could take over his body.
That was my okay. So that's my thing. I
Yeah.
think he's training his body to become a vessel so that All for One can transfer over to it. So he
we
can
already
live.
know this. Like in the anime, we know this.
Right.
Like the whole time he's trying to take over Shigaraki's body.
Yeah, and
That was the
yeah.
goal the whole time.
That was the goal the whole
Or they
time.
announced it in in this season.
You see it.
We see this in the season.
Oh, you visually see it.
There's literally a.
Well, I mean,
a-
he says it.
well, there's a Mindscape battle between
Yeah, I remember.
Deku
There was
and
a scene where Shigaraki was tied down,
Right.
right? And then he was, hey,
Yeah.
calm down, bro. I'm just,
And
you know.
Shigaraki is like, he's mad. He's
he's
like,
pissed off. He's like, get off of me.
get off of me.
Yeah.
Get out of my
Get out of my mind. Get out of
or
my head.
something.
Yeah. You don't control me.
Yeah, you don't control me.
Yeah, and I thought that was so dope because
Yeah.
he's seen like that he's trying to fuck him over, that he's trying to pull the wool over his eyes, and he's like, oh, and now he realizes, oh, I'm in some shit, dude. Like I got to get out of this.
Yeah,
now.
see, that's what I'm saying, because I see the mirroring with it, because Deku is one that's like, the baton is being handed to Deku, right? With this season, it shows all his upcoming carriers. And then Shigaraki, I see, is the op is like a parasite, different kind of way,
Right.
Where instead of being the mentor, he's becoming a parasite,
Right.
On like All Might, who is like, I'm gonna become a mentor because you are actually carrying the heavy burden that I couldn't finish,
Right.
Yeah,
And just like a parasite, like if like the cortisone, you know what I'm saying, fungi. It cordyceps, sorry.
Take it back to our Last of Us episode.
Make sure you guys check out our previous episodes. Just like that, he wants to protect the body. His whole thing isn't about. He wants to make sure Shigaraki's alive so that he can protect his host long enough so whenever he gets transferred over to it, he has something that survives.
Well, that's one thing about the whole season. Like, Shigaraki's body's not ready to take
Right.
all to survive all for one's
it
body
was
and the
rushed.
fights.
That's the whole thing. It was
Yeah.
rushed by like 2 months
And
or a
then
month.
he has to wait some time for his body to be ready for
Yeah.
the full awakening or something.
And then you find out at the very end of the season that it's only like
3
days.
The heroes don't have as much
they
time.
thought
as
they had a month. They thought they had a month to try to
Yeah.
fucking figure shit out. And they're like, no, due to his recovery and everything, 3 days is what
Yeah.
you have. And you're like, holy shit, bro, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Because he's so OP right now. His powers are fucking ridiculous.
But
just like Deku.
and I think like the second half worked a lot better than the first half.
Yes, the
Like
second
the first half was hype, and there were some good episodes. Hawks trying to kill twice. That was another good episode.
Oh, that was
of
such an emotional
moment.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he did end up killing twice.
He does end up killing him, but like twice his last little stand. Remember, he saves Himiko from some guy that was about to kill her.
Yeah.
and he's like falling apart in mud, and he's like crying. I'm sorry, I couldn't do more for you guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't be here. You're like, it's okay, Twice, don't go. And
That's
then,
right. Twice did die.
He just fucking just splashes out, and you're like, no way. Damn, it was so
That was a good
sad.
episode.
yeah.
And then how Dobby actually recorded that and ended up using that on Hawks later on.
Yeah,
Dude.
When Dobby finally exposes himself to be
Yes.
Endeavor's son,
Oh man, that shit
Yeah.
that got me, man. Okay, so my
like
daughter
he does this whole dance in
Dobby's
the episode.
dance. Yes,
I mean, I think it worked.
Oh, dance.
my daughter gave me spoilers on this, man. She told me this is what's gonna happen, and I knew it. Even still seeing it, I was like,
about that happening?
yeah, about
Dobby's
Dobby's.
is Endeavor's son.
Yeah, and she's like, Dad, I've seen fan theories, and I think this is it. And then she actually read the manga. She's like, No, that's what it is. And I was like,
funny.
Why are you spoiling it for me? First off, secondly, even still seeing it in color on screen and the whole voice acting aspect of it, it was phenomenal. I thought it was great, man. I was
Yeah.
still hyped
I
watching.
thought it was badass, and then it breaks Endeavor.
It breaks Endeavor.
Yeah.
He's sitting there, the number one hero, on his knees, shattered, bro. His eyes, his
Then
jaw dropped.
Shoto.
Shoto!
Shoto himself is trying to get him back up.
Come on, Dad. Let's get the fuck out of here. He's like,
Shoto's the hero, man.
Oh, he's trying. We gotta stop him.
we
or
gotta
whatever.
stop. We can do this together, Dad. Come on. I was like, I believe in Shoto, bro. Y'all
Yes.
can do this.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were using like each other's moves against each other, Dobby and Shoto, like their ults.
Dobby started using Jetfire against him.
Yes. I thought that was so badass, dog. I
Yeah.
was like, that's the family trait.
Yeah.
But Dobby's
a good
backstory, finding out Dobby's backstory that his fire was so hot that it couldn't be extinguished,
That it burned him.
and that it burned him, dude, that shit was wild. And then
that
how
episode when we like that was in the second half whenever Endeavor's in the hospital.
yeah, Chapo, remember you bring this out, you're like, bro, what do you mean stop? There is no stop. I am
Yeah.
gonna be number one.
Yeah.
Bro. It was
Well, that
really,
was a good moment. I mean, because
Well,
it's like
I
from the
wanna-
beginning, he's training him to be number one.
yes.
And then once he realizes, oh, your own power is hurting you, how is the kid supposed to stop wanting
Yes.
to be number one?
This is what I wanted to read. Like right here, it was like I like I like how they bring in Homeboy's background and they detail the incident that what happened, right? And then even despite that, is like things that he said because he knew what was the point of his existence. Like he found out that his whole existence was for him one day compete against All Might, and he tells that to his mom that in his face. He's like, hey. You agreed to this also, lady. That was to become financial transaction for for grandpa and grandma.
Oh yeah, he did tell his mom.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You signed up for this too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like bitterness. Like there was like he is fire, but his
And then-
personality is fire. Like he was building up that fire, like that
Oh,
flame
that
became
anger.
under control. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the moment when he says that to her, you get more like understanding of when she broke.
Thank you for that.
When she
Yes.
says those eyes,
They remind me of your father.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually talking about him, not necessarily about Shoto.
No.
And he saw it
Yeah.
in Shoto, and that's what she like. She just got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
it
why,
makes-
and that's why Shoto got burned.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
It's like it added so many layers
many
to like
layers.
this story.
Yes.
This story that we thought we knew.
it made sense as
You
to why
thought.
Endeavor was abusive to the wife, also to his mom, bro. Because remember, he was like, "You're supposed to be watching him so he doesn't train and hurt himself. What are you doing?"
And
he starts slapping her around because of that shit. I was like, "Damn."
And this is where a Endeavor mirrors All Might. Like his burden comes from his own past, just like All Might. You know, like Shigaraki is a burden from his own mentor.
Oh.
So is Tabi is a ghost from his own past. So
Damn.
and just like All Might, he can't carry the burden either. So it's up to the new generation. Just like Deku will carry the burden to destroy all for one.
Yes.
Shoto is the hero because come on, Dad, you said it yourself.
Yeah.
And then when they're all in the family, when they all recap, let's have a family meeting.
Yeah.
They say I can't do this, but Shoto can, because Shoto's the stoic one saying, "Don't worry, I'll overcome the burden of the family that what you guys couldn't do." So he's the hero. He became the hero for Endeavor, just like All Might. Deku became the hero for
For All Might, yeah, because he really has. And in this season, we really see how All Might looks at Deku, and he's like, he's no longer a kid anymore. He really is a hero. I don't need to hold his hand.
I'll show you what this hurt before.
Yeah.
But let me show you what they really mean.
And those Todoroki family episodes, I think they two episodes that focus on them, on Davi's backstory.
Yeah.
That was early in the second half of the season.
Yes.
Which,
There
again,
is
the second half
animation
was, like,
started
stronger.
improving. I thought that the animation changed there to like more HD.
I feel like it also changed a little bit for
Yeah.
some reason.
It changed the tone of the show.
and
Yeah.
the
And
it was-
some people have said that not really. It's just the fact that
I don't know,
it went from like big fights to like smaller moments.
yes,
But those smaller moments paid off. Plus, you also have the whole city turned against the heroes as of now because of that incident.
Why-
Oh, yeah,
can
the
you
tone-
explain
the
that to
tone
me?
did
Can you
change.
explain
Yeah.
that to me? I don't understand why the civilians turned on this.
So the civilians got pissed off because here these guys are supposed to
another
be.
episode at the beginning of the season is Starters. Whenever all for one, breaks out of Tartarus prison
Oh yes.
and like breaks out 6 other prisons. He breaks everybody out.
All over
that's
the
right.
country,
Yes,
like-
thank you for
Yeah,
bringing
and
that up.
like there's like 3 cities that have been leveled by the big fight in the early season.
right.
Well, we had comebacks from some past villains.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the civilians are turning because the country's going shit. Like there's villains running around without being stopped.
Right.
There's whole cities being leveled. Homes being destroyed.
Yep.
So they're like turning to the
And because heroes are also
against-
retiring, heroes are cowards now. Some of them are the ones who are like, I just can't do this anymore.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that
Well-
why they started like hating the heroes?
Well, you also have to think about it. Hero Killer Stain also said all these fake heroes out here. the
Oh,
only
bringing
real
it
hero
back.
is All
All
Might,
Might.
right?
Yeah, yes. A lot of heroes are
That's
just starting because
right.
like, you know, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. They're like, man, the
Yeah.
money's cool, but
Like
that's all this bullshit.
all these people like screaming at me.
I don't need this.
Like not being appreciated.
Fuck that. And they bounce,
Like,
and that's why they're mad.
So
They're
many
like,
heroes getting killed.
yes,
Yeah.
and so now when civilians and people need them the most, there are no heroes around. That's why when in All Might's speech, hope has arrived because I am here.
'Cause he really meant it.
On his statue, they put a sign that says, "You are not here. or I am not here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really goes to show the hatred that's starting to develop from the civilians towards the heroes because they're getting caught in the crossfires. Their families are dying. Their homes are being destroyed. Their lives are being wrecked because of not only that, but the number one hero, the guy that they're supposed to be looking up to, his son.
He's physically strong, but mentally he broke.
Mentally he broke. His son is now one of the number one killers on the opposing team, and it was a lie.
Yeah, the whole thing about Endeavor.
yeah.
Endeavor lied to the people,
He
so
did.
that people lost
faith.
lost
On the number one
their
hero.
trust. They can't trust the heroes anymore.
Yeah, so it's
That's
all
also part of
these-
it. It's this whole thing that built up.
Yeah.
So that's why I think my hero also
It really delivered?
elevates its plot.
Yes. Again, I think it delivered this season, man.
I don't know if it's like the peak fiction, but I mean it's peak enough.
It's tell you what, they put some fucking money in the cinematics this year, buddy.
Yeah.
And the fights,
We'll come with the
badass.
graphics. The plot, allow it.
Yeah.
Allow. Yeah.
And then in the second half, we see Deku's journey into being a dark vigilante.
Vigilante Deku.
Dark Deku. Or what do they call him? Vigilante Deku, right?
I thought it was Vigilante Deku.
Yeah, sorry.
Suki, fact check us.
I'm gonna give a hot take. Hero has a more complex plot than Demon Slayer. But I'm gonna
You know,
bring-
that's not
At this point,
That's not a
he's-
ridiculous thing to say. That's just not a ridiculous
it's
thing
not
to say.
it's not outrageous. You know?
all right, I was just wondering. All right, move on.
All Demon Slayer has is good graphics and a big budget.
Yeah.
I think it
and
has
anime titties.
Hot take.
No,
Hot take.
there's one more. I think there's one more element that, but I'll bring it up when that time comes. So stay
Oh, the
tuned. for-
music? Yeah, it's peak, bro. You're
that
right.
too. Oh, that too. There's one thing, but yeah, I think it's very
It's
basic.
it's just a big
It's
budget.
basic. It
It's
is
big,
basic.
a big
It's Mappa,
budget.
bro. It's Mappa. We
Yeah.
already
When
know
you say
this.
Demon Slayer has the best animation, you don't understand choreography.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because we're talking about, you know what?
Hotter
AOT special is a whole other thing. We're not even going to jump down, bro.
And look forward to the episode. And look forward to the episode, guys. Look forward to the episode.
You wanna talk about, choreograph.
let's put a tab on all those
Yeah, we'll put a
topics.
pin in that shit. Anyway.
And speaking of choreography, there is some good fights from the Vigilante that could face us.
Yes, there is.
Oh
First,
my God.
First, we see him going 100% against one of the old villains.
Muscular.
Yeah.
I love that Brett. He was the first one to come because he's like a strength. Like you're gonna like, and he's like, I want to see what Deku looks like at full strength, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who better to bring back like this is remember when Deku
muscular,
started?
bro.
Do you remember
when
the-
Deku started?
do you remember the guy that
he had to
went
go 1
1
million
million?
%?
Yes, 1,000,000%. Shattered bones in his arms, and he fucking dropped this guy.
Now Deku goes to the restroom, gets a cafe latte, goes swimming, picks up a cat from the tree, then comes back, puts 33 punches in the stomach, walks back to the
Bro,
market.
made it look like one.
He takes him out in one punch.
One punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it looked
It
like.
was literally
Oh.
Like he one hit kills him, bro.
And that's what it looks like at,
Yeah,
at full speed.
that's when
Mordekaiser.
that's when your jungler in league is fed 10 kills, 0 deaths, and
Facts.
just one hit.
15
Stats.
assists.
But basically,
So many stacks.
Isn't that what Deku has? He has like 1 million armaments now. Like the entire heroes,
He has access to all his quirks
they
now.
all agree.
Yes.
Like, and I like what he said because he was like, that to me, I was like, this is weird. They asked him, hey, can you kill Shigaraki for me? He's like, it's not about killing
that was
Shigaraki.
good.
It's about saving him.
Let's fucking go!
And everybody turned around. They were like, oh yeah, we forgot. We've been so horny to kill All For One.
No,
that
I don't
we're
think-
like-
He's messed up that.
Yeah.
No,
They all turn around.
All Might's predecessor tells him.
No, I think they all turn around. Like,
Yes.
Shimura is the one that's like
he
questioning
remembers
him.
we're heroes.
Yes.
He's
No.
a hero.
No. They all turn around like he's ready.
He's the one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right.
It's
we're
not more
good.
that they forgot. It's that they were
okay,
testing
I
him.
misinterpreted. I misinterpreted.
They were basically wondering if he was going to go dark.
I
Which is
gotcha.
kind of fucked up. Like Shimura herself.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, Shimura, I think she's called All Might's predecessor.
All Might's predecessor.
Shigaraki's grandmother.
Yes.
She's the one testing him. Is like, you ready to kill my grandson?
Yeah. He's like, if we can't save him, are you ready to kill him? And he's like, I don't think I signed up for that shit, bro.
Yes.
And basically, she's like, oh, thank God. Oh,
yeah, and then
shit,
she
I was
starts
so
breaking
nervous.
down.
Like,
I thought it was good.
And I love that Gran Torino was like, damn, bro, even in the afterlife, she's still crying? Fuck, bro. She's such a crybaby.
Which made me think,
That's
is Gran
funny.
Torino the...
He's the pappy, I think.
He's the papi?
Come on, bro.
It didn't get confirmed, but I'm thinking he's the papi
Bro,
too.
Even
on.
me, he was like, I should have been the one to kill Shigaraki. Why? Why does he feel that burden falls on him? Because he's the pappy, bro.
the pappy.
He's the
pap.
grandpappy.
He's the
He
grandpappy.
knows, bro. Yeah.
So I thought that was cool too.
Yeah, that was awesome for me. Okay, real quick, jumping back to the first part, we haven't even brought up the facts that
I mean, there was so much going on in that first part.
Shigaraki's activating his power where anything that he touches and those things that it touches, he can disintegrate and destroy now.
The whole ground.
That was just cool as shit. That shit went like 5 miles.
No, it's not
dog.
jumping back. It's sticking with the powers of Shigaraki because he mirrors what Deku is what he has right now. Because if
Right.
you're saying, if you're equivalent to like Shigaraki touches the ground, the whole city's elevated. The punch of Deku is the equal of Shigaraki's 10 touch to the ground.
That's okay.
Well, again, it's not Shigaraki. It's all for one.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
All for one is giving him all that power because it is him trying to take over his body.
What about his power evolving though? Would that be
No,
All for one.
Still all for one.
Yeah,
like the doctor, like
it's the-
fixing his body, giving him more quirks to work with.
He's a mirror.
He's basically
of
a
Deku.
Nomu. Like
Yes.
Shigaraki
He
is
is a
basically a
Nomu.
Nomu,
Yeah.
and All for
He's
One
like-
is taking over this Nomu.
Good
That's a
play.
really
He's
good
his
one.
ultimate Nomu.
But going back really quick to the muscular fight, I'm happy that you brought that up.
Going forward.
Sorry, forward to the muscular fight. I'm
Going
happy.
left.
You know something that you brought up?
Well, that's where he brings the faux 100%, where he uses
The gauntlets from the movies. That's what I was going to tell you, bro.
Oh, yeah,
that was
too.
a cool callback that you were like, dog, you see he got the... I was like, yeah, he got the gauntlets back.
Oh,
the one
nice.
From the first
from
movie.
Black Spread.
Oh.
He had,
the gauntlets that wrap around his arms.
Yes.
We actually saw that in the first movie.
Yes.
And All Might is like, yeah, we got you these gauntlets for my friend in America.
and they were prototypes in America, which doesn't make sense because they're still prototypes like over a year later. But they're better though this time.
They're better. They go all the way up.
They go
and
all the way
they
up,
work.
and they actually can take 100% of his power now in comparison to what they exploded last time when they
Nice.
did that.
I thought it was cool that we did see that in that first movie.
Yes,
Nice.
I didn't realize it until he's like, bro, that's a callback to the first movie. I was like, oh shit, bro, you're right.
And then two episodes, then a fight that got broken up into 2 episodes. Lady Nagant.
Lady Nagant. Oh, Lady Midnight.
No, Lady Nagant.
Who's that?
The gun lady.
sniper.
Manchester
I
Kid.
apologize. The purple-haired chick, the sniper. She was sick,
She
dog.
mirrors Hawks. She went through the same thing like Hawks, but unlike Hawks,
Well, it's not a mirror. You know, she went through
To the same
thing.
company.
Yeah.
but unlike Hawks stayed loyal to the Hero organization, while Hongo became a rogue assassin.
No, she was still assigned to be an assassin through the Hero Company.
That's
She
what I'm
just
saying.
couldn't take it anymore.
Yes.
Like, she's like, at one point, she looked down at her hands. It's
They were
like,
covered
this
in blood.
in
Yeah.
my hands.
Dude,
I
that
thought
was wild.
I thought it was really dark.
Yes.
Dude, right when she's about to meet a kid, trying to shake hands, covered in blood. Oh, shit.
Like, damn, that took a dark turn.
Dark turn. And it took her a second to come back, too. It wasn't like she snapped out of it immediately. Like, she was literally stuck there. And when she came back, she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go. And I was like, woo.
Yeah.
Man, that's PTSD
And then when
like
they
a
kind of show her,
motherfucker.
like, she's literally executing people.
Man,
Bro,
bro.
headshots. Fucking headshots.
And the fight with Deku was really creative.
That
Okay.
was awesome.
Deku used his smoke screen, and she's
Yeah.
like,
Bro.
that's not gonna save you.
Bro, this guy looked up at Levi's episode in AOT, bro, and just like choreographed the same like badass movement.
He's
dog.
not wrong. The way he used his fucking the black
That
whip
was
as like
so
ropes.
awesome.
Yeah, because
that's
I
the
gotta,
hero you were talking
I gotta
about.
turn in the air. You know,
Yes.
I gotta turn in the air.
Bro.
And she's got her quirk got really creative.
Yes.
She uses her for bullets, and depending on the consistency, she can make them turn. She can make like aim at different targets.
Bro, it was
And
sick
like,
as
bruh.
fuck.
Dog.
Sick as fuck. And yeah, she like rips her hair, wraps it around something, and however she wraps it, that shit just turns into like a heat-seeking fucking missile, dude. It's
Yes.
badass.
Yes.
But
And then
okay.
it destroys it with
And
the
then we find
Manchester.
out that All for One has gave her another quirk.
Yeah, the
That-
sky leap, skywalk.
Yeah,
Skywalk.
Skywalk.
Doom,
doom, doom.
That made
Yeah.
it makes the sniper more mobile,
That
which is
is-
like a perfect quirk for a sniper.
For a
Yes.
sniper, there's no vantage point you can't get to.
Facts.
Dude. And I instantly thought of Tico. I was like, if Tico had a quirk, that'd be both of his quirks right there, bro. Sniping and arrow. He'd be
360
all over the
no-scoping
place,
all
bro.
day, yeah.
Hands down. If you played him in Call of Duty Mobile, you know what's up.
And I thought the final piece of that fight was badass, where he's like, "Okay, kid." Oh, I don't know what she says.
Oh.
I just remember. Okay, kid.
Okay, kid.
No, but she turns around her gun and she points it at Overhaul.
He's like
Yeah.
10 feet away from her, bro.
It's like, who you gonna save? You gonna stop me or save him?
That was crazy.
Right.
Oh,
I'm going to save you both.
Bro, yeah. She shoots, and Deku goes like
Explodes.
100%.
So he uses the calisthenic quirk that he has,
Yes.
and he stores up the energy in his legs, kicks fucking mid-air while going stupid dumb fast, and surpasses the speed of her bullet, saves Overhaul.
Beats the bullet, bro.
Yes, bro. And it doesn't make any... I
and
mean,
he doesn't tackle him. He like like he did it in the right way where he wouldn't hurt him too.
Yeah.
Like it
so
was
he wouldn't
crazy.
break his neck kind of thing.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Like he literally saved him like in a certain position.
Yes.
So he wouldn't be hurt either.
Yes. And you know what? I just thought, and you guys don't understand how dope her whole fucking right arm is her gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
but she
and like
saw
she
it, bro.
like extends it. She goes from a small rifle to a longer rifle.
Yeah, it's gangster as
it's
fuck.
like makes kickstands
Yes,
at one point.
so you could even just like stand that shit up, dude. It's badass. Like her shit is wild. It's like a 50 cal gun, bro.
She's my favorite character in My Hero so far.
Dude,
like I had favorite My Hero characters,
Chill,
but
bro,
she had
come
like
on.
she went to the top of the list for me, bro.
Facts, bro.
Best quirk.
And she only got
Chill, bro. Come on, dog.
Well, I mean, as I like quirks.
Bro, there's Endeavor. Oh my, best quirk, bro. Chill.
I mean, something that I would like. That would
Okay.
be, bro.
But what?
Gotcha.
Hey, look, I bet you they get shot by a bullet though.
Let them see running. You know?
But,
then we see the end of her story, which
Oh, that was
after
good.
seeing that,
So
she
good.
starts falling. Deku saves her, and then she's about to tell him
Yes.
the information that he needs.
and that's when something happened.
And then she auto destructs. Basically.
That was crazy.
Like
I didn't
All
see
for
that
One
coming.
gave her another hidden quirk in case she betrayed
snitched.
him.
Yeah, in case she switched. In case she switched, and he's like, I knew this was gonna happen. I like how the story cut to him real quick.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh well, snaps his fingers, poof, that bitch kamikazes. You're like, oh
No, I thought she became like a rock.
No, she exploded.
Oh,
She
that's
exploded,
right.
bro.
That's right.
She
And
like
as
explodes.
she's falling,
And then
Hawks,
Deku can't catch her, and
He
then
can't.
Hawks comes out of nowhere.
and Hawks is like, bro, I don't even got enough wings for
Yeah,
this
then
shit.
the feathers start like
Little
flying
baby
away.
feathers. But he saves her. He gets her down to the ground the last fucking very second, man. And she tells him the information that they need. Go
That's
to this
right.
area. And this is where I was told to meet at in fucking 3 weeks or something like
That's
that. 3
right.
days.
That's right. I remember.
And he's like, you know, you're a true hero, or like she respects Hawks for staying a hero.
Yes.
Where she failed, and Hawks tells her, well, you still got the heart of a hero.
And then he even tells her, he's like, you were my predecessor. He's like, I went into the same company right after you.
It's like I'm the one that came after you. Yeah.
Yes, he's just, I looked up to you so much. Bro, I mean, that was so good.
It got dark. That one got dark
You know
there.
what? He did make a valid point. That is a really good mirror comparison of those two characters because it's literally opposite ends of the spectrum of how their lives ended up. One was still viewed at literally as a top 3 hero. And this chick was an undercover hit agent
For
the
villain.
same, for no, but still for the
Oh,
good
interesting
guy.
to hear.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
whole story connects. Like
Yeah.
she couldn't do it anymore. She went to go quit. They told her she couldn't quit, and she shot like the director of the Hero Commission.
That's right.
And that's
Right.
why the later director of the Hero Commission, which is in that office, she takes over.
Yeah.
Like that whole scene like kind of flows
Yes,
with the
it
timeline.
makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
It really
Yeah.
did. It was done well. Like I said, that was done
Again,
really
Lady
well.
Nagan, one of my favorite characters, and I love those episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I didn't
And
realize.
then in the last couple episodes of the season is the big payoff emotionally.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
Deku's been worn out.
Yes.
Yes, I liked it.
He's on the verge of
Yeah.
collapsing. He's been Dark
He's
Deku
been-
for like
he's been saving people nonstop,
yeah,
working
for like
nonstop,
like out days, if
And,
not weeks.
and then
Because he has
Class
3
A.
days, right? Because he had like a limited time.
Well,
Oh,
no.
weeks. No. At that point, he's just been like,
He's just been at it.
He's trying to, he's trying to,
He's trying to
take
recapture
down
everybody
Yeah,
that escaped.
exactly.
That's right.
I
And
That's
think
he's
for
right.
also-
weeks. Does it
he's-
say for weeks? I think it's for weeks.
at least for a week. I know from a minimum, but he's also out there trying to bait out All for One. He knows.
Yeah, he's bait. Yeah,
He's the
trying
only
to-
one that
they're
they
trying to get
want.
him.
Nobody
Yeah.
else gives a fuck, and everybody else is just collateral damage. So
Yes.
in his mind, by activating the powers of all the other 7 users or 8 users, he's able to maximize his potential as a hero and become the world's #1 hero
Yeah.
at this point. Like a version of it, basically.
Yes.
You know, but he's so scary that even the public doesn't even know when to trust him. They're like,
He looks intimidating.
Are you a villain?
He stops looking like a villain.
Yeah, and he's just like,
He
no,
starts-
I'm
he
part of-
starts looking like a
he starts-
villain.
and he's like, no, I'm a good guy. They're like, okay, cool, thanks, bye, see you later, and
Yeah.
they fucking take off.
I
bro.
love that because that's the Batman side of him. Because like if you see Batman's supposed to scare the shit out of him.
Damn, he's motherfucking spin today, bro. Shit.
And then you know,
Yeah. Either you die a hero or you long live enough to become the
yeah.
villain.
Well, it's like, I get it because
Even though he's not the villain,
it's supposed
but-
to
Yeah,
like,
but damn.
to intimidate the villains because it's like, bro, like with that if that mask that Deku has
It's scary
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
comes after me, I'm kind of terrified.
And like
I'm
he's just
scared.
stopping villains. Yeah, like the public is afraid of him, but also the villains get scared of him.
Facts.
Or that's how they break it down
Yeah.
in the manga and the anime. And then who comes to try to get him back? Class 1A.
Yeah.
That was
well,
so cool.
originally All Might tries to come and get him and talk to him. Remember that?
Well, All Might's been working with him the whole time.
Oh, that's right.
All that All Might's been doing
He
is
makes
like,
his lunch, bro.
Here, kid, try to eat this pork sticker.
but he doesn't tell him. He's just
they
like,
look good
I remember
too. He threw
remember
him on the
being.
ground.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
And then he tells All Might, he's like, I don't need you anymore.
I don't need you anymore. But see, that's in that moment. That's when it hits All Might. He's like, I
said
remember
the same thing.
I remember being number one. I remember being
Yeah.
tired and exhausted, and nobody told me to take a break.
At that point, it's like I should have stopped him a long time ago.
Young Midoriya, stop. And he's
Like
gone.
a bullet. I
was
saw that.
Damn. And yeah, he leaves him with the fucking food on the ground. He's in the rain, all fucked up.
And
And then, of course, who's hiding behind the pillar, though?
Homeboy.
Hero Killer Stain. Yeah,
Hero Killer
yeah.
Stain.
Crazy. I didn't see that cover.
Me
That
neither.
surprised me.
I thought that was cool.
That was so dope.
Yeah.
But the class 1A is stopping Deku.
Okay, Class 1A finally, they're like, all right, because they're like, we can't do this shit no
need to
more. We
talk.
need our boy.
We need to talk. That's what he said. We need to talk. That's what he said.
we need to talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, we need to talk, bro.
And then I like the way Deku breaks it down. It's like, you're so tired you can't smile anymore, hero.
That shit, I
shit
know
like that.
that one hurt. You're so tired. Let me see your smile, hero.
Hero.
Yeah,
Because that was the shit.
That's always
Something like that.
I just want to smile. I just want to see my people smile.
That's
As
what-
long as I
no,
can always
that was
smile.
Deku's
They've
shit,
been
like,
both
yeah.
idolizing All Might.
Yes, and that's All Might's number one
He
thing.
knows that's what
shit-
Deku's been wanting.
Yeah.
Say people with a smile.
Yes,
And I like how
Yes.
like those heroes inside Deku recognize what Deku needs at the same time. Like they say it throughout that episode.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's like, you know what Deku. Well, it gets revealed at the end. You know what Deku needs right now? He needs, I don't know what they say. I don't know if they
Friends.
use the word friends, but he needs friends to run alongside with him that have the same objective.
And that
Yeah.
whole scene with Class A1.
Because
Oh,
Deku tells the class, is like, I forgot the exact line, but it's like basically, you guys can't keep up with me.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
he does say
bro,
that.
y'all gonna
No, he
get
does.
hurt.
He
Y'all
does
gonna
say that,
get hurt trying to keep up with me, bro.
It's like, I'm not gonna fight y'all. I'm just trying to get away
Yeah,
from y'all.
and all he does, and he's able to do it.
And he's like, it's not because of me. It's because they're looking for me. Like
Right.
I'm doing this because I love
I don't
y'all.
want to put anybody else in danger. I just want to see everybody smile again.
I'm reverse Aaron this shit, you know?
by myself. It's my fucking spin day, bro. Shit. So finally, I mean, Deku's still able to just get past everybody with no hassle, no stress, no nothing. And this is where the team gets fucking dope. When Class 1A gets fucking together,
It's sick.
it's sick.
They use like a crazy ass combo
This
move.
is that hero
Todoroki's
shit.
ice, they make the giant ice pillar
Yeah.
all over again.
With Shoto, before they do that combo move, he's like screaming at Midoriya.
Yes.
He's like screaming at him. I
That's
thought the voice
first time
actor
you see
did
him
like a good job
The
at
first
that,
time he's
bro.
ever really
Shows emotion.
emotional.
Shows
Emotion. He's like, you remember when we fucking fought in the tournament?
Yeah, when we fought together.
When we fought together, he's like, you know what you told me? You told me to take my father's power and make it my own.
Yeah.
Bro, it was so
Yeah,
sick.
because when the combo move starts, you say run starts playing in the background.
Yes.
And when you say run comes back, it's like, that's when you know some shit's about to go down.
Yes,
son.
sir. So what else? Create ends up using her quirk to make a giant train track. They use
The big eyes wall.
yes, they use Kirishima and somebody else is like the fucking the people that are pushing it, and then finally they even use the ice chick, or I'm sorry, Mimi's acid.
And that's acid. Bakugo is like propelling the whole thing with his explosion.
with this explosion.
Freeze,
And then finally
freeze flash heat wave. That's what it's called.
Yeah, to
Oh.
propel them away.
Yes.
And then like
That's
mid-air, Uraraka is like, Ike! And he taps them.
0.01% acidity protection code.
Oh, that's right. And they were burning like a fucking rocket.
And Uraraka just taps it to go anti-gravity.
yes. And then
That's
Genius.
cool.
That's what Uraraka does. Urabit is like, ah!
Yeah. And then who was it? It was what's
And
his
then
name?
Bakugo is like, I still got stuff I need to say to you. But for now, this guy's built to catch you.
Yes. And what was his name? I can't think of his name.
Tenya
No, but his hero name.
The class
Ingenium.
president.
Ingenium. There you go.
And dude, it was like a rocket. Like his face, like dude, that animation was.
Yeah, he did-
gorgeous.
His
And then he did
armor.
like-
His armor starts breaking away. His glasses disintegrate.
Yeah, he starts, and that's when he hits like the boost, the fucking poof.
Bro, that's twice. That's twice. Homeboy has had the best animation on his ass. I remember it was like the last season, the training one.
Oh, when they go
Yeah.
against Class 1B.
That shit was-
his fight, whenever he went like...
Yeah, when he had to fight the
God.
mud guy,
My
dude, that
God,
was
broke
sick
the
as fuck.
Speed Force in that episode, bro. That shit
Yes,
was gorgeous.
he did.
No,
You know, and we
to show
just
his
met him.
speed, to show his speed.
We had
that
just
animation as
met
well.
that voice actor, bro, like at Animeverse Fest that weekend,
Yeah,
right when he had
J-
recorded it.
J. Michael Taylor?
Yeah, J. Michael. Yeah, that's right.
I could be wrong.
No, you're 100% right. And we got a chance to meet him. We had just spoken to him. He's like, "Hey, man, this episode's just coming out." He's like, "I know. You guys should be. You should be pretty excited."
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
we
next
knew
week.
why, bro. We knew why. He had just probably worked on that
Oh,
shit.
man, that's just
It
dope.
was so peak, dog.
And then when he catches up to Deku, we do get some flashbacks to that fight with Hero Killer Stain.
Yeah.
And he drops that line back to him, bro, which was a really powerful line in season 3. He's like, you're the one that told me the essence of being a hero is meddling when you don't have to.
Damn. Dude.
And
So
then
fucking
Class
good.
A1 became the hero for Deku.
Yes, they
That's
became
1A.
his shining light, 100%.
And Class 1A became...
That was so cool.
And then they bring him down to the ground, and we have another cool moment where Deku's just standing there, and Baku is the one that comes up and talks to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
He apologizes,
he
bro,
apologizes.
basically.
And you see like this really cool image when you see them as kids. You know, when we were kids, I never saw you. I never respected you. You didn't have a quirk, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then they show him in early middle school, like in season 1.
Yeah.
And it's like, I bully you because of this, because of that. They show them in the UA uniforms when they're barely getting into
Yep.
UA. They show him like growing up.
Yeah,
It's like,
and I love that he's just like, and then when we got to the place where I didn't even think you'd exist, here you are keeping up with me. Here you are surpassing me. He's like, and now I have to dig even further as a hero. Dude, it was so fucking good, man.
You made me into a Vegeta, my guy.
those were the episodes like where every Saturday morning I was like,
It's just an anime, bro.
Chill. It's not even that deep.
like
dog.
I was just watching Blue Lock being hyped as fuck, and now my hero is
Why
like,
am I It's good, man. It was really good. And then we'll go. What is the last? We got like 3 more episodes, 2 more episodes at the minute.
yeah. I mean, the next episode he's back at UA, and we get the big speech by Uraraka by Rabbity.
Oh
By Ochako.
man, that was so
Which-
cool.
Ochako.
I had read the manga. I had read the manga panels. And then, before she starts her speech, she has all those flashbacks. She remembers, it's like, well, who's there to save the heroes or something?
Yeah.
Who's there to look out after the heroes?
Yep.
If
Yeah,
the heroes
I
are
love
looking
that.
out for us.
Oh, dude, that was so good.
It
We
was.
all-
I was a great season overall, man. It was.
the
great.
heroes are always watching after
Yeah.
everyone, but who watches the heroes?
Yeah, I teared up during the Chaco speech again.
She
I was like,
did,
Bro,
bro.
I didn't think it was gonna hit me as
Chaco
hard.
Chaco-chan, bro.
No, you know what fucked me when Deku hit his knees. When he started crying, he grabbed his chest, flashback to season 1, like when All Might's
Yeah.
telling the speech, he's crying.
Yeah.
You too can be a hero.
and Coda,
That shit,
the kid Coda,
right.
that
Coda-
stayed in the muscular fight is the one that
Coda's
runs
like,
up.
bro, this is why I got the red boots, because of you, fam. Because of you. And I was like, oh,
That was
shit.
good. That was good.
That was so dope.
And then, just real quick before we wrap it up, I mean, of course, it goes into like, hey, this whole thing tease for the next season that
I cannot wait.
That Shigaraki's body is probably going to be ready ahead of time.
Hero Killer Stain gives him the information.
But that's where I want to see, like Hero Killer, that scene with Hero Killer staying on All Might,
Yeah.
where All Might,
That
where
was
he's
so
trying
good.
to show All Might that he's still a hero.
Yeah.
And the really cool, I thought that he's like, look, All Might, and there's somebody that goes up to All Might's statue, and she's the one that's cleaning it up.
Yeah, it was the last chick he saved.
The last chick he saved, the
I was
one
like,
that's in that
damn!
fight, the one that's in that fight against All for One, the one
Don't
that's in
give
the
up.
bubble.
All Might. Oh, shit.
That's right.
Dude, that was so dope. And she's like, do you see that?
What a
That's
callback.
what a hero
What a
inspires. That's what a hero
Yeah.
inspires.
What a callback.
That's what a hero
Bro.
does.
What a callback on that one.
But I loved it whenever he was just like, he even knew he was there. He sensed him. Who the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, All Might still got it.
Still got it.
All
He was
Might
just
still got
like,
it. He goes like full muscular form for a second, and
just to cover the blood. He's just like, you're a fucking imposter. There's no way you're All Might, bro. He gets mad. He's like, the All Might that I know would have never give up being a hero. Powers are not. And he's like, huh? Nani?
I
And,
thought it was dope.
and that's when he inspired him with the whole speech and the lady that he saved.
And
he's
then
like,
as he's walking away, he's like, whenever you're done with that, you could come find me and kill me.
oh,
I'm Hero Killer Stain, and I kill 40 heroes.
40 heroes. Damn. When does nigga number go up?
Oh, he did?
That's what he says.
Yeah, he's like, come find me and kill me.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath. Jesus Christ. No, Alma, you really got to take that offer. Alrighty.
And then the last teaser of the season is Star and Stripe. America,
Fuck yeah.
No, bro. She's just a show. It's that bomber right there, bro.
she's flying on top of a bomber,
Like
bro.
stealth bombers, bro.
We
got a whole
remind
fleet with her.
that twice wasn't enough.
All I'm saying is I never felt more American in my life.
Yeah, America, fuck yeah! But I love
I
it
heard
though.
an eagle in my living room. Cuckoo! Oh, sorry.
Where'd that eagle come from, bro? All right, we got to get the rental back on. Anyway, I loved it though. That basically,
Crazy.
All
Eagle
Might,
from Peacemaker?
All Might puts out a call to all the heroes in the world.
Oh, they know. They
basically.
watched it.
Well, I'm
It's
just saying,
just
guys.
cool to see Star and Stripe. But I mean, I fucking love the season.
I was excited as shit. It's going to be phenomenal. Season 7 is going to be even better, guys. Other than that, final ratings for the season?
better season than I was just tired of training bullshit. We finally got to the ham and queso, but I really liked the second
and
half.
queso.
He's not wrong.
The second half was great. I wasn't so happy about the Shigaraki thing, but maybe it's because it's Shigaraki. No one gives a shit about him. But Deku got a good payoff in the second half. I think he was great
For sure.
So yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna continue watching Hero. I'm not gonna cancel it so far. Let's keep it going.
No rating?
Rating? You know me, man.
We don't have to give it a rating.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, anyway.
No, I'm just kidding. 7.8. That's just me.
Okay,
though.
that's cool.
I think it's still Pick Hero Academia to this day, son. To this day. We're all right about one thing. The second half was stronger than the first half, but the first half did have all those fights, all those big action sequences.
Absolutely.
So that's why it was good. The second half was more about the emotional side of it, all the payoffs on the Todoroki family, the big fights with Vigilante. Everybody's been waiting for Dark Deku or Vigilante Deku. Everybody's been
Forever.
waiting for that.
That was cool as fuck. Payoff was awesome.
Bakugo finally apologizing.
Oof.
I mean, all
That was heartwarming.
all of these big moments that we just been waiting for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paid off.
So
Paid off.
I can't wait for next season.
Any rating? No
Same.
rating? Passing it?
Passing the rating.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give
Because
my
I mean,
rating.
it's an A plus.
10 out of 10.
I said S class.
I'm going to
S-class.
give it a 8.5, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great season. Some areas fell a little flat, but
Sweet.
there was a lot of it that I loved.
S class, baby. S class only.
I'm going to be harsher on it this time. But
S
I will
plus.
say it's a great anime. Make sure you guys are checking out
I do
season
like
6.
it. I do like
Be
it.
ready for
Talking
season
shit,
7.
I want to buy fucking stuff about it.
Oh, and if you guys haven't watched that movie, make sure you watch that movie too. The third one, Heroes Mission or whatever.
World Heroes Mission. It's
Fuck
already out on Blu-ray and on digital.
Make sure you guys go check that shit
Shout out to Crunchyroll.
Shout out to Crunchyroll, ladies and gentlemen. We need a
Speaking of
sponsorship.
Crunchyroll, let's really quickly go over Crunchyroll's April 2023 lineup, the spring lineup. We don't know anything about these animes. I'm just going to give you the 10 names that I got here on their social media.
Let's go.
Dr. Stone, New World coming back.
Fire.
Hell's Paradise. I've heard a lot about this.
Apparently, you have to go through hell in order to get to paradise. That's the gimmick, the way they're trying to advertise
shit.
it. I
That
saw
sounds like fire.
Yeah, the hero willing to go through hell to get to paradise.
Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world, which is Megumin's like little spin-off.
I can't wait to see
from
that.
her being back in like the
Like the school days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mashal, Magic and Muscles.
Magic and muscles look bad. It's like One Punch Man, but muscles.
The Ancient Magus Bride, Season 2.
Don't know it.
Kuma Kuma Bear Punch. Kuma Bear Punch.
Kuma.
Reign of Kings is coming back. The Treasure Chest of Courage.
Woo!
Mobile Suit Gundam. The Witch from Mercury, Season 2.
You know what? That actually got some awards last year.
Okay.
So,
Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You, Season 2.
don't know it.
And those are the names that I got for April 23
No,
lineup.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
Oh, that doesn't come out until like later, man.
Not this
yet.
season.
No, not yet. Yeah.
Maybe next
Anyway,
season.
ladies and gentlemen, also
Oh,
make sure you
no
guys-
Demon?
Oh, well,
Demon.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Demon
worth
Slayer
it.
season 3 coming
Woo!
out.
Okay, ready.
All right. Other than that, guys.
Let me give you some of the less mainstream names.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, check out that Attack on Titan special if you guys haven't watched that. That shit is fire. Pun intended. Shout out to Hodge. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrap it up, bro.
All right, let's go.
Wrap that shit up, son.
All right, Suki Music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the WBM podcast. This has been one of your boys. It's your boy, Merk. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all at WBM_podcast.
And yeah, man, we want to give a shout out to La Mesa Mezcal. Thank you so much for giving us the mezcal. Following us already at Amazon Music, Spotify, Stitcher,
All that good
all
jazz.
that jazz.
And it's your boy Tico in the Man. As always, check out our website, which is Merc,
WBMpodcast.com.
where you'll find all of our old episodes as well as links to all of our social media.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, this has been...
Send your topics. Don't forget to send your topics.
Topics to social media, TikTok,
We always
Instagram,
take your topics.
all that good stuff. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for staying around for this episode. Again, don't forget to always go beyond plus ultra. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.